Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. I'm curious, what was our last run? 3 victories in a row? Wormkin Hellhorned? It was Egg Wormkin with big ol' Alpha Fiend Horned Warriors that we were probably like ascending or descending onto the same floor. Makes a lot of sense. I have a lot of experience with making large units on Hellhorned run. Bart of Bobrich says, I'm stuck on Covenant 16. What the heck is Covenant 16? How can I look at the Covenant ranks? Oh, I can just go here and then mouse over it. Covenant 16, Merchant Purge costs 20% more. Let's random. That's a weird Covenant rank to be stuck on, but I guess the game just is, you know, collectively harder as you progress. Oh God, it's Stygian. It's Stygian, but we've got good cards. I hate this Stygian champion though. I would much rather have Exile Stygian Awoken because the Frostbite Stygian champion is insanely good. But we have Sharpen, Flash Freeze, and Guardian Stone. Targeted damage, they can hit the back line. Sharpen is very good for tanks and also for multi-strike units. Buff debuff Seraph will remove spikes though. And Guardian Stone armor can keep our champion alive if we get the Guardian Stone out early enough. What is the essence on the Guardian Stone? Incant Armor 1. It might actually be worthwhile to put Guardian Stone on another unit so that we can guaranteed draw it earlier on the run and start buffing our champion with armor. Yeah, extra upgrade slot early is insanely good, and then we probably do not need 7 energy on the first turn. Cheater's Hand is insanely good, as long as we're not going insanely high amounts of draw, but to be able to take a card, an additional card every turn and then put it on top of our draw pile is fantastic. We want Frostbite on our champion, so we've got a good champion. We need to give him armor every turn. I need to enter with spikes. I actually think we can handle this. It's gonna be a little tough, a little rough, but we can probably make it work. So, what do we not need? We do not need a restore. We can play the Frozen Lance, but then again, it's probably going to be healed up by the time it hits the top floor. So, I think if anything, we'll just, we should still put the Frozen Lance on the top floor, I think. Or maybe we could, like, Train Steward, restore, and then keep the Train Steward going. We're gonna play on the top floor. I think we are, even though it's gonna cost us a little bit. No. We can play here. Because there's room. Yeah, I like this. Because there's room here for a totem, and there's not room on the top floor for a totem, even if we had the totem. So we don't need a Train Steward. But I mean, we're not gonna play everything here anyways, but we can't play this unit anyways. Now, I want the gold. Flash Freeze will get the gold. I would love to kill this Forged Disciple. We also do need healing at some point. I also do need to kill you. It might be even more important to Flash Freeze you, my friend. That means you are gonna live. I'd rather get the gold. So as bad as this is, and as likely as we are to lose our champion, I kind of do feel like Flash Freezing up here to kill you and grab the gold. Are we willing to do that and basically risk the life of all of our units, hoping that we draw Flash Freeze to keep us alive? I'd rather not. But we can keep our champion alive next floor anyways. So I think we do wipe you. I think we probably just make sure that you die as soon as possible. This is exact. Oh, the Flash Freeze isn't gonna kill him, but that's okay. We got Guardian Stone. Dump the Train Steward. You're dead. We're gonna take 3 damage. Play the Guardian Stone. I can only get 2 armor, which is not enough to keep my. No, it is with the restore. Okay, so Guardian Stone, restore. Now you're living. Now you're dying. And we do lose the Guardian Stone, which sucks, but I'm hoping that we can keep him alive for a couple of turns by just putting like a Train Steward in front and letting the Frostbite kill this guy. It's gonna suck pretty heavily, but I stand by it. You're taking 4 damage, but you're gonna die to Frostbite on the next floor. We're just gonna have to accept that we're gonna lose some units. You know, that's something we can't stop. In fact, we might take a lot of damage on this trial, and it's specifically because of the spikes, but I wanted the extra money early. Let's be honest. I just wanted the cash. You have 16 frostbite. You're not gonna hit me much. You're not gonna hit me much. 43. You might hit me twice. So we did lose like 26 HP, but we did get the extra cash, and we got the extra cash by killing the collector as well. Magic power, spell weakness, or helical crystallis. One helical is fine. Doesn't really synergize with anything that we have, but it's a good spell that I would like to grab. And I think Glimmer is totally acceptable here. I like Glimmer as a card. We're gonna go heavy units because we have a lot of unit upgrades we can apply. Endless +10 and can't armor 2. Endless +10 and can't armor 2. Oh, Endless Titan Sentry. Yo, you love it. And we can make this unit extremely, extremely strong. And by strong, I mean very healthy. In fact, I think I'm just gonna give you another +10 HP. Makes you actually a good unit to double up on if we get a doubler in the future. We don't need to engage Pact. Okay. Endless Titan Sentry will be able to kill so much. Enemy units enter with armor 10. I would have preferred this over the spikes last time, but that's okay. That's okay, Dad. So, you come out. Everything is gonna get insanely frostbitten. Put our champion on the top floor. It's gonna cost us 1 energy next turn, who cares? You're dead. Probably just like... You're dead. You're not quite dead, but a Glimmer will actually kill you down here, which I like. So dump the Frozen Lance. Doesn't kill you, you have 1 HP. My bad. Whatever, you're still dead next turn anyways. You're adding 1 Sinner's Burden to my deck, what do I care? Don't need to restore. You're dead. I don't think the boss is actually gonna make it past us. 214, and you're dead. Beautiful. Way, way, way easier fight. Way faster fight, too. Now, we need units because we are about to... Oh, it's another Guardian Stone, huh? I don't think we need a second one. I like a Titan's Tooth, but I like Preserve. We are about to... Yeah, Restoration Detonation is okay. We're about to fight the boss? Summon Rejuvenate Spikes. With buff, debuff Seraph, I don't really like Thorn Hollow. Our Frostbite tank can kill everything and act as a sweeper on the bottom floor. So what am I looking for here? I don't know. Shattered Shell is okay, but if everything weak dies to the Frostbite, Shattered Shell isn't going to be that important. Unless we Shattered Shell on the bottom floor with a quick and high damage behind the Titan Sentry, but that kind of cannibalizes the point of the Titan Sentry, which is it gets hit a lot and then applies a lot of Frostbite. I don't know what to take here. We didn't get the unit that I wanted, which was honestly just Sirens. I like the Thorn Hollow for stats. You know, if you meld +15/+15 into like what are they called? Animus of Multistrike. That's a lot of damage. We could skip. I don't like skipping. What's coming up? Let me see how many units we have coming up. An Awoken unit, and then a Stygian unit after, and then we're gonna pop. We could duplicate, but I'd like to get units. So we could just go for more units, and then maybe upgrade something. I hate to do it, but I honestly do think that maybe we skip. We need another tank for our champion though, but the champion could go behind the gourd on the bottom. Well, we don't want him on the bottom floor. I'm gonna skip. For once, I'm gonna try to, like, not just take every unit that I find. Large stone. Please give me a multi-strike animus. Okay. Well, it's definitely not what we want, but I will admit that a large stone shattered shell is kind of okay. It can go behind the Titan Sentry or could be used as a tank for our champion. Although now that I think about it, if we use that as a tank for our champion, that we can never fit the Frostbite tank in front of our champion for Relentless. So we gotta take something. Vine Mother doesn't fit, but it's not gilded, says Disposable. I don't really think I need Vine Mother. It does allow us to draw through the deck faster, though. It's just a big body. It's not terrible. It's not good, like, at all, but it's like, what the hell am I gonna do here? I guess we're gonna make it a large stone Vine Mother. I mean, it's... Oh, I wish I had the money for the 25, but it's still a big body, I guess. Let's see what we got here. Stygian Umbra or Wormkin Consumable. Add morsels. Lifesteal would be nice. Wormkin Consumable. Stygian Consumable sucks unless it's the book. Apply spell weakness 2 to all enemy units. Gotta admit, I don't like it. So I think I'm gonna skip, collect the gold. We can, with the gold, we can go and upgrade our Vine Mother with more HP. So I think we're gonna go back, grab the HP, put it on the Vine Mother. Now it's a 100 HP tank, which is pretty good. And then we do have a Divine Temple, boons, and a Divine Horde coming up later, and one more Divine Temple coming up next. So let's not do anything here. Can make a Sharpen free, but energy is not a problem with the Sharpen. Yeah, let's not do anything with the Divine Temples. I think we're not strong enough. Days on strike. We're not strong enough to actually handle the this is fine. We're not strong enough to handle... Oh, you get a sting every turn. Sorry, we're not... I'm trying to speak here. I'm not speaking very well. We are not strong enough to handle more divine boons being taken. What do we not need? We do not need 2 Train Stewards, but we also do not need as many Restores. So drop us a Restore for later. Titan Sentry's gonna go down, wipe everything. These units might make it up slightly, but we've got the stings to help deal with them. Why did we... Oh, we were dazed, so we didn't get a sting on that previous turn. I understand. What are we not playing? We're gonna play the Sharpen. Let's get the Restore next turn. We're gonna play the Sharpen because it just kills everything up here. Although we should have played the Guardian Stone. That was my mistake. You might as well just, like, freeze this, I think, and then... That's an armor gain, so you might as well. We don't need Helical in this turn. What I want to do is wipe you, and I think I can. There we go. Now we have Helical. Now we might even play it. So let's get rid of the Sharpen. You're both dying up here, no reason to play Helical in that case. So let's ice you. You're only doing 2 damage. Actually, Restores on the bottom floor might be just a little bit better. Just to make sure that we're applying as much Frostbite as possible to this boss. Taking 200 damage. We're gonna replay the Titan Shark on the middle floor anyway, so I think we are A-okay. Dump the Helical. Just sharpen you, I guess. Do 8 damage. It's not enough to get me over the break point, so you might as well play it up here. I'm actually liking the stings. They do allow you to get through the deck faster. Drop the helical. You're dead. We're taking 56 damage, but you're dead. More heals would also be beneficial, so we can keep the Vine Mother going. Duplicating the Frost Shark is also good, if we can get that in the future. We got a lot to do. We got a lot to do in this deck. Discard your hand, draw 5, draw 3 spells, and apply Consume plus 20 magic power and free. Currently our spells suck, so this is not terrible. But I think actually magic power could be good. I'm not really relying on magic power to do anything in the deck, though. You know, Deep Offering is always just good if you make it free. Okay, hey, we have units. Siren of the Sea with an incant trigger I actually like. I think we should just take the Siren immediately, basically. This is a great unit to have. Makes me wish I had the Thorn Hollow so we can do a bit of melding. And then if we look, Guardian Stone is 1. It's weird, but like if we put the Guardian Stone in the Vine Mother, take capacity, and then put the Siren on the same floor, we can have one floor on the top that's tanky with our champion and the Siren buffing up her own damage. Very, very interesting, isn't it? And then we just dupe the Frost Shark later, probably. So I honestly think we go capacity here. We probably don't need to do it immediately. But I think I'm gonna want the capacity. And then I am very much tempted to duplicate the Frost Shark right now, although another Stygian unit, depending on what it is, could be very beneficial for us. And we also get an artifact going on the left path. I'm gonna take capacity. It's a weird play, but I think it matters. Yeah. We want Frostbite. The AoE is gonna be handled via the Frost Shark. Vine Grasp with Purge every turn, or frozen cards are reduced to 0. It does give us a little bit of a frozen synergy, but we don't freeze many cards. I think I'd rather just get a Vine Grasp every turn. That's very useful. -2. We get a Guard and a Nameless Siren. This is not what I was looking for. In fact, I think I'm just gonna skip. I think I'm very much just gonna skip those. Those are pretty bad. And I'm gonna engage pack. We're gonna put the armor up inside of the Vine Mother. Now, every time we play this Vine Mother, we're gonna get 1 armor on all units, which should keep our champion alive if we constantly play spells on that floor. Now, the Siren is currently a relatively weak unit. Units appear in each floor. Your self-mutilation, you get stronger every turn. We can do this. Yeah. This is fine, I think, I hope. Lucky Glimmer. So I want you guys to get spiked up immediately. You can be killed next floor when we draw our next unit. So we do not want a Glimmer in our hand. You get played here. You get played here. Glimmer. And then we might as well kill 2 of these units. We're gonna kill them next turn anyways. We're gonna get a Vine Grasp, although it's actually gonna be played here. We got this, so we didn't get the right unit, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna put the Siren down just to tank a shot, I think. Actually, the Train Steward can tank 2 shots. But I need to kill you, which we could use with the Vine Grasp, but then you're not dying. This is an awkward turn. We don't need Restoration Detonation, get rid of it. Incant +2/+2. Okay, so what we're actually gonna do is play the Siren. We're going to play 2 spells, which will keep the Siren alive and get the kill. You'll die. And there's still enough capacity up there for the Vine Mother. This is exactly how we wanted to build, although we didn't get the draw that we wanted in the right order. Please dump a... And we're not doing enough damage on this floor. Stone 10. We're gonna incant. Okay, we're gonna kill everything up there. Save the restoration for the next floor. You get played. A flash freeze. We're not doing nearly enough damage down here. A flash freeze. Actually, a vine grasp is enough. Now you're both dying. What the hell was that? She's rolling. They see me rolling. What the hell? She's a freaking tumbleweed. Oh my god, this freaking game. Restoration detonation will kill the front enemy unit. The middle floor here is getting a little crazy, but vine grasps can pull them forward so that we can actually kill them. What are we not gonna play? Or rather, what are we gonna play next turn as opposed to this turn? We're gonna play Restoration Detonation and Vine Grasp down here. Sting's gonna go up here, but Restoration Detonation is gonna kill. Maybe we'd prefer to save Restoration Detonation for this floor so we can kill these units though. So how can we kill these units? We have to do 29 damage. A Frozen Lance or 2 will do enough. So give me the Restoration Detonation next turn. 13. This is enough damage on its own. She's rolling, dude. You deal 5 damage on death. There's no way I can stop you from doing 5 damage. Congratulations. What I will do though is Vine Grasp you. And then you might as well play these up here. Every spell she rolls. Pardon? I have no idea. I love it, but I have no idea. And actually a helical is very useful up here. Yeah. We're gonna play this and this. We are not gonna play Sharpen. We're gonna play Vine Grasp, Helical, and then honestly, like, let's just get the Restore out there. Her hands go out too. She's like, I'm a spooky ghost. I didn't realize she had that animation of her hands being out acting like a spooky ghost. She's a spooky ghost though. Oh, it's so freaking weird. We got Restoration Detonation, which is very good. We do not need Glimmer. That's enough to kill everything up here. Pull you forward. Stack up more Frostbite. Stack up more armor. Stack up more stats. We need to keep going to unit upgrades to upgrade our Siren, but if we can give the Siren Multistrike, or even like 2 Multistrike, I would be extremely happy. What are we not gonna play, but what do we want next turn? Probably a Helical. We're gonna play this, we're gonna Purge. Might as well. It's so flippin' weird. I love whatever we have done to glitch out the game like this, though. It's so funny. You know, the other interesting thing here is that with Stings and the free Vine Grasp, we actually do have a lot of incant possibility. Silence enemy units, very helpful. Okay, we need a big Restore card, so I'm very happy to have these. I think Focused Growth is probably the best one that we have out of the set. Spell upgrades are very important, but I think the unit upgrades are worth more due to the fact that we've got this Siren that I want to get upgraded. The Vine Mother can even get another upgrade as well, but Multistrike on the Siren, or Quick, it'd go a long way. Higher health is also kind of nice. Sting spells get +20 magic power or +3 magic power in general. Probably the stings getting better is better because the stings are guaranteed every turn, essentially. So you're gonna be quick. You know, you having incant armor too is really not that bad. We're incanting a lot. Let's reroll. Please, multi-strike. We got a large stone, which is definitely not what we wanted, but we could put the siren on the floor with the Titan sentry, but we want to stack up incants on the same floor. We could go for another level of capacity upgrade, which is really flippin' weird. You just having raw stats is good, but the large stone gives you raw stats. No multi-strike, but I think it's too big of a unit is the problem. I don't really want the cash. Like, if I upgrade the siren, we cannot play the siren on the floor with our champion. Is that a problem? It kind of is. We're looking for multi-strike, not large. We could just upgrade like one train steward, but it's a money sink that we might not want to spend right now. I like the idea of the siren getting a little bit of extra health though, just in case we draw it before Vine Mother, it can tank a shot and then live. Let me look at future upgrades. Merchant of Magic is probably where we're gonna go next. Upgrade some spells. Merchant of Magic at the end is also probably what we're gonna get. We could go for a Hellvent to get another Frost Shark tank, which I'll admit is very interesting. We could also duplicate the siren. Well, we could duplicate the siren and then meld it, but we could also just duplicate the siren and then have two large stone sirens on their own floor. You know, that actually seems like a pretty good idea. Two quick large stone sirens on the floor underneath the Titan Sentry, or above the Titan Sentry rather. And then they can just get incanted. The siren can keep, or the Vine Mother can keep the champion alive. You know what? I kind of like it. Maybe we can put multi-strike on this unit at this point. And then do I want to just make like one good train steward? You know what, for 50, it's like not that bad, but it's not that good either. But you know what, it's another tank for our champion, so I'm gonna make one good train steward. We want the divine boons. I gotta be honest with you, I actually think we do take it. There's not a lot of opportunities coming up in the future to get more pact shards. Spikes 4. Spikes 4 does not really bother me that much. But yeah, we could possibly Hellvent our siren now. We're gonna play everything. So we dump the deadweight. Because we're gonna play this here. 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 Now, unfortunately, you're doing a lot of damage and you sweep. You're a bit of a jerk. What are we not gonna play? We're not gonna play Restoration Detonation. We need to play the Siren just to do damage. We also need to, goodbye, buff ourselves here a little bit as far as our health goes. And they have spikes. We actually need to incant more on the top floor now that I think about it. We need to incant like 5 times. We're not gonna be able to do that, are we? Or kill you. Actually, we can incant 5 times. We have exactly enough. We have to spend everything on the top floor, but we would do that anyways. So you know what? Give me the restoration next turn. Restore. No, we have to keep restoration detonation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dump the deep offering. Because you do 10 damage. Now we have 11 HP. I hate splitting the incants like this, but we got a lot of incanting capabilities. You're another freaking large unit. What a pain in the ass you are. I don't really see Deep Offering being particularly great for us. Glimmer keeps you alive. So does a Restore, though. Start with the Restore. You're living. It's 30 damage on the Sting, which is actually, like, pretty powerful. I kind of like the Sting down here just to kill you so we only have to deal with you next turn, but we're still going to take damage. You know what? In that case, why not use the Vine Grasp so that way you're in the front? Now you're taking 30 damage. Do more damage. Gain more armor? Yeah, gain more armor. We're playing this one very careful like. Train Steward. I would like to play you, but you're not super important. We're not gonna play Deep Offering. I don't know why I took this card. I'm not playing it at all. I have to play too many spells to keep the champion alive. I think he's gonna die. Yeah, I think he's gonna die, but I think we'll possibly be okay with all of the frostbite we're gonna build up on the Titan Shark. You're gonna live and hit the pyre. Yeah, you're gonna live and hit the pyre. That sucks. He's only gonna hit it once. Well, you're gonna hit it twice off of the spikes as well. I can't keep you alive. You do 10 damage. I do this every time. I thought I could keep the Tethys Titan's Bane alive though, even through these spikes, but this happens every time. So yeah, it's not gonna do enough. We're gonna die exactly on lethal damage. Well, in that case, might as well just restore down there. Wasn't that bad. Wasn't that, it could have been worse. Could have been worse. A couple of Train Stewards I might actually want to dump down here just to, you know, chew up the stealth. So why don't we just play those? And then we could either incant or just do some damage. I'm just gonna do some damage. Although now that I think about it, should have really stung up here. You're gonna live. I did that incorrectly. We're gonna take another 10 damage on the pyre. We're playing it very close, but this run I'm not a big fan of right now. Obviously. Taking 201 damage. You do 14 damage a hit. Well, in that case, now you're getting hit one extra time. Might as well. 277. Oh, you know what? We should have played that second restore on the front unit. Would have given us enough power. Doesn't matter. Play the Titan Sentry. You're dead. I didn't think the boss would be that tough, but we did take more damage than I would have liked on the top floor due to the enemies moving up past us. Apply silence. I don't think we need another book. I don't think we need spell weakness either. But we're clearly not doing enough damage. I think we skip this. Our spells are too expensive. We do need to upgrade spells too. Friendly units get +10 attack. Enemies enter with Frostbite 4. Enemy units get -2 attack. Give me the Frostbite. I'm gonna take this and not take the gold because I want the bonus. And we're gonna upgrade spells. Purge? Deal 2 damage on Slay. I guess we'll take Purge and then we'll try to purge it. One of these days we have to keep that, but that day is not today. The first time each turn a friendly unit is healed, draw 1. Spell weakness when an enemy unit enters your terrain, 50% chance. I don't have high damage spells, but maybe we'll get high damage spells now. Healing off of a draw 1 is... it's not really ever gonna be bad. I don't want to lose gold over a fight. Could just take 25 gold, but you know what? Give me the spell weakness. Maybe I can upgrade some spells here finally. +20 magic power and consume. I actually think that like a glimmer or a helical chrysalis is pretty good here. Let's go for the helical so we have 1 good damaging spell. We'll make the... kind of feel like just making Deep Offering free is pretty decent. Double stack, not what I'm looking for. +20 magic power and consume. You know what, and that, now we will... yeah, let's get the Glimmer going so it's just like 1 powerful spell. Deep Offering can be free. Didn't really upgrade much, unfortunately. I'm even gonna pay for removing a Train Steward. That's how much I hate my deck right now. Days on spawn, expensive spells. I don't think we're gonna win this run. I don't think that I've built a strong enough deck. I think that we should not have taken Large Stone, and I think we should have taken Multistrike. Or sorry, we should have looked for Multistrike on the Siren, but we didn't get it. You know, we rolled poorly. Days does not matter. I might just want to play the Train Steward and keep the Sharp. We should probably... you already have spikes. Give me the Sharpen next turn. Play you. Play you. Oh no, we're dazed. Maybe we should have actually played that next turn. Remove your Spell Shield. Heal for 1. We don't need this. More expensive spells down there. You've got to be played. Maybe we should have played the Siren behind this guy, but we'll just play the Siren here. Start buffing it up as slowly as we can, I suppose. These guys don't have spikes or sweep. I'm not really that worried about the champion. I think I'd actually just rather do this. And then we'll freeze the Sharpen. Maybe we should have taken that relic that was, you can make your spells free when they're frozen or something. We can play Deep Offering if we want it, and a lot of these units are hit by the spell weakness, which is nice. So why don't we... yeah. Ice you. Sting. Vine Grasp. Let's go ahead and Deep Offering as well. Apply silence to enemy units? Nah. Yeah, we don't... if we get to Divinity, let's not say if, let's say... or let's not say when, let's say if. If we get to Divinity, we don't have, I think, enough damage. I don't know where to play this guy. I'm just gonna play him down here. I'd rather play the Frost Shark up here when we get up here. I don't think we do enough damage to lots of healthy units. You know, I'm even having a hard time killing this one dude on this one floor. We need Multistrike, we need another Siren, we need to stack up these floors larger than they currently are stacked, and that's hard to do right now. I will say though, card draw is not a problem. Energy might be a problem, but if we go capacity, we could definitely put the Siren here and then tank one big floor, but it's gonna be crowded, let's say. All right, you're fine, you're dying. Let's ice you. Sure, and let's stop you from getting stronger every turn. Although we should have saved that for the Siren floor, probably. If there's only one unit making it to the top floor, at the very least, they'll probably die to the frostbite damage from Tethys, but you die, it doesn't matter. Gonna keep buffing you. Let's work on, give you the frostbite. Frostbite tank is gonna show up now. And it's gonna be spells on the weird shard. Restoration Detonation will get a kill on this floor. So we're gonna play that, we're gonna play probably everything else except for that. So you get played here. Yeah, I actually really like our capability of drawing with those stings. We probably don't need card draw. Energy I would like, and capacity I would like for the Siren, but I am gonna check out the map when I'm done with this fight, and we'll try to plan our next moves. Taking 50 damage. You know what? Give me the gift of gratitude later. Let's not worry about it right now. Everything's looking good. Starting to stack a little bit of frostbite on the boss, but really we're just waiting for Relentless. You're dead. You're gonna die. So we could pop Gift of Gratitude. I still think we wait because I'm worried about what we need to play here. I kind of want to play a Focus Growth just to live for one more turn. Might be worth more on you though. Probably would. Restores are probably worth more on you. So sure, take that next turn. Let's get you to live a little bit longer. Kill you, heal up. Those train stewards did not do that much, but that's okay. Really, we're just waiting for this. Titan Sentry comes out, now you're taking 500 damage. It's actually, you know, I wish it was more. But with our champion stacking up a lot of frostbite, I'm hopeful that the top floor is gonna be good enough. I guess we're not gonna play Gift of Gratitude. 931. 931, you're dead. That was very close. You don't like seeing it that close, you really don't. So let's see. Awoken's Rail Spike is probably what we want. And then what do you take? Upgrade units, and then Hellvent. If we can get a Multistrike, I would feel so good. We have 5 pip capacity. I think we need to go capacity, because we can either play the Siren on the top floor, or we can play 2 of them in the middle if we can get a Multistrike. But then on the top floor, we're gonna have to worry about our champion getting swept by the Divinity, but we can always play that stuff on the bottom floor. We don't have to play on the top. So I'm gonna go capacity. I'm gonna build up a capacity deck here. And we're gonna try to search for a better upgrade. We're gonna look for Multistrike. We need it. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Another large stone. So that's a bit of a whiff. Let's remove some train stewards. Heavy frostbite. 25 HP and can't gain armor too. I don't really want to spend the cash on this, but I guess we could. Spend the cash here. I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna look for a Multistrike. We could get Endless, which is not what we want. But a large stone doesn't really fit the bill here, does it? A 4-pip Siren of the Sea is a little bit too large. Please give me Multistrike, it's endless. Well, we could make it endless and then replay it on the top floor later, or just replay it every floor if we want. It's like pretty bad, but we're not gonna go for another unit upgrade, so sure. Give me endless. I think we got very unlucky. Create a spell to be intrinsic. Plus 30 magic power. Or infuse a unit. I don't even think we want to infuse units. Although it would be funny to infuse the Siren in the Titan Sentry and keep buffing them, because they're already endless, but it's not what we're looking for. Bit of a fast run too, but it's a fast run to our death, in all likelihood. So we can take money and then duplicate a Siren, which would give us 75 pact shards. So we need to get 25 pact shards here. So we have to take intrinsic and we have to take magic power, or we can engage pact. More stats from the train sewer does not seem that interesting. I want the Siren, so I'm not gonna purge the Siren. Although putting the Titan Sentry in the Siren could be interesting because it gives them more health, but nah, not what I'm looking for. So I think I'm just gonna go Extreme Stone and give me a huge like flash freeze maybe. A huge restoration detonation is tempting. And then we'll intrinsic like the preserve book or the unnamed tome book or something. By silence? Yeah, sure. Because it's permafrosted. So that gives us enough pact shards, but we have to live through this next combat. Enemy units enter with spell shield. Spell shield 2. It's not good. You're gonna die to the frostbite. Armor 15 on death is terrible. You're gonna do a ton of damage. I'm not gonna turn it on. I'm way too aggressive on those. Next turn, give me this. Now, you're dead, but you're also all dying yourselves. I should have taken the champion next turn. There's no reason to take the champion immediately. I mean, you're all dying to the frostbite anyways. I might as well just pull you up. Although now you're taking less damage, I think. That was very weird. Hey, Gnards, hello, welcome. How's it going today? Every turn you gotta get played. Why are you not dying? Oh, because you're dying, applying armor, and then you're not dying. But you'll die next turn, I think. You gotta get played. If we deep offering, we might draw something that we want, so I don't want to do that. You know what? I kind of like the Vine Grasp to kill you now, but it might just be worth Vine Grasping you because you will die to the Frostbite next floor. And if I keep your friend alive, your friend's not gonna die. So it doesn't really matter what we do. I think we just Vine Grasp you, or Vine Grasp you to do 3 damage. Not particularly great. I guess I could Frostbite you. I didn't look to see what boss we were fighting, which was dumb, because I don't know if I should play the unnamed tome or not. So you know what? Why don't we just Vine Grasp here for 1 armor? You're gonna make it up, get stunned, and then die. So the Siren needs to go out. And they're endless. I guess I could replay them up here when they inevitably die, I suppose. You're dying. You're taking more than lethal damage. I could just smack you, but you're dead anyways, so that would kill you, which I like. That would kill you, which I like. And then buff the Siren. We'll start here. Just gonna freeze whatever I can and then keep smacking you. I have a feeling this guy is gonna make it to the pyre, but we do apply a lot of frostbite when we get up there. Every turn this guy dies. And every turn he has to come back. It's a 120. So you're gonna live to hit it probably once. No, you're not. You do 35 damage. Perfect. The Siren is dying. I'd like to prevent that. So. Now you're living. Maybe we should have played the Train Steward just to put a tank out there for the Siren. Bit of a weird play, but it could have worked. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. And he's dying on this turn, which means we're not really doing that much down here, unfortunately. Focus growth, honestly pretty good here. You're not gonna, I keep forgetting about the Frostbite 40. You're not gonna live if you make it up to the pyre. I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about you, I'm worried about you. So honestly, dumping this down here is nice, but I would like to keep the Siren alive. We don't have to keep the Siren alive, we can always just replay it later. Or actually, that'll keep the Siren alive. Thanks to that frostbite, you're dead. Siren can definitely live. And a restoration detonation. We want to play this. What do we not want to play? I hate to say it, it's another gift of gratitude. All right, maybe we should have played the Unnamed Tome previously. You know, this is a weird one. Maybe this is where we play Gift of Gratitude because there's nothing else to play on this turn, really. I kind of want you guys hitting me for low amounts of damage. So, like, could you just sting 3 times up here? Not exactly a good turn, but what do we want? Give me the restore on the top. We can actually make it free with the rail spike. Play the sentry. Play the book. Play it. Play it. Go ahead and draw 2. They're free. Give you more frostbite. Heal you. God, we just... This guy is too tanky. He's really freaking tanky. That was just so much damage. But you're taking 400, and we're gonna be hitting you a lot. So I think we want to play the Siren because it has more HP. What are we not gonna play? We don't need focus growth. Yeah, I think we want the Siren because it does more damage and it has more HP. So you can tank. Now you're dead. It was a large and quick change to the damage. We have 400 gold. Maybe we can go to the shop and buy like a good relic that we can maybe take advantage of. We don't want any of this. We already have 2 of them and the third one doesn't synergize. I don't think we want this. Ensnare could be tempting to apply root to an enemy. It's actually very interesting. I like it because it's a free incant. We need to duplicate a unit Actually, we need to duplicate a card, so we have to go to the right. It's not like we can upgrade anything anyways. We have to take the boons. I guess we could have duplicated something else, but... Daze units when they enter the top floor. Keeps your champion alive. You could root them as well. Daze and root on the top floor and then just start smacking. Or apply spell weakness on the top floor. Lots of top floor synergies in the shop, which is not what I was looking for at all. Holdover. A holdover restoration detonation, I think, is what we are looking for. That's great damage. Yeah, I mean, it's 40 heal and possibly 200 damage every turn when we're taking a lot of damage. I think the rail spike being cheaper is what you're looking for here. Magic power and consume, just consume like, you know, consume a restore or a frozen lance out of the deck. Permafrost, I don't care. Give me a good one-off restore. We'll make the rail spike even better. Could duplicate the rail spike, but I really think you just duplicate the sirens. Get 2 of those. And then I honestly don't think you need any of these relics. I think you probably re-roll. Actually, hold up. There's another idea here. We could play Champion and Vine Mother on the middle. Top floor could be Sirens. And if the Vine Mother's on the middle, we can just keep it alive with Restoration Detonation every turn, and it keeps your champion alive from the sweep. 6 capacity on the floor, which is enough for the Titan Sentry. You know, I kind of like it, yeah. Yeah. And then, if we spell weakness 2 to the top floor, then those stings are going to do 90 damage each, which could help kill them when they move up. That sounds good, right? Or Restoration Detonation on the top floor will do a ton of damage as is. Yeah, so I think we go spell weakness. Every turn being able to play a Restoration Detonation could allow us to kill these units. Yeah, okay. And then we're just gonna purge another card, and it's gonna be a Train Steward probably. No. I guess we'd rather purge like a restore. I'd rather keep the Frozen Lances because they might be necessary to purge not spell weakness, but spell shield. Buff, debuff, Seraph. Relentless is not gonna be a huge problem. Getting to Relentless is gonna be annoying, but hopefully not terrible. And for this fight, I am gonna do it the normal way, Vine Mother on the top. But for Divinity, we're gonna switch it around a bit. Although I guess I could Vine Grasp you, but I really want the Sirens here because if they die due to the enemies moving up, we can just recast them. We're also not really doing much on this turn, unfortunately, but that's okay. I might just want to Unnamed Tome here so you don't get armor when you make it up. You're gonna be an annoying enemy to fight. I don't think we need Sharpen. So we'll dump it. Vine Mother, Tethys, Titan's Bane on the top floor? Yeah, I do like it. Easily kill you. And then I think... Which armor do you get? Armor 15? You're actually gonna make these enemies live. You know, I'm gonna wipe you just so I can get ahead of the curve here. Oh my god, these units are so freaking huge. That's 100 damage on this floor, by the way. That's 100 damage. You kidding me? One. I mean, we're not gonna play Sharpen. We're not gonna play the Train Steward either, but there's no reason to play the Train Steward, I think. You gotta be played. I like this because it's a ton of damage, but maybe we can draw into, well, I mean, we can always play this on the next turn on that floor. You might as well play it here just to get you going, right? I want you to move up. I wouldn't mind you moving to the front and then getting killed via a lance or something. So you know what? Why don't you come out here? And why don't you get the incant? So I would really love to find our damage spell, which we didn't find. But Woken's Rail Spike will be able to draw cards and make them cheaper. I would like to make the Sharpen cheaper. Now, you gotta be played. Oh God, this freaking floor. You need to be played. You need to die. Let's draw 3 cards. Didn't quite get what I wanted, which is fine. Siren's actually gonna live for a turn, which is crazy. But the Lightwing in the back is unfortunately not gonna be killed, but it can only do 50 damage. It can't kill me on the next floor, so I'm not super worried about it. You're gonna have 40 Frostbite, and you're gonna get hit for 75 damage. You are basically exactly lethal, so let's play these. And you know what, let's preserve a, let's preserve like a Flash Freeze. So the Sirens are getting a little strong. You know, it's gonna take a while before they really pop off, but that's fine. We're also gonna be Ember Drained slightly. Oh, severely actually, but we did get Restoration Detonation, which was the card that I wanted. So I think we're gonna take the Glimmer next turn. Although we can take the Glimmer now, I'd rather play it next turn when enemies are gonna have more spell weakness, because you're already dead and we're hurting, but we can heal later. We're gonna be Ember Drained again. In fact, we're gonna have 0 energy. That's a problem. That's a big problem. No, we're not. I can kill you. Beautiful. So that's a 400 damage spell, which is actually kind of absurd. Question is, what the heck do you play now? If I play the Vine Grasp, you live for a turn, but I like you dying because we're not going to be Ember Drain, and you're going to be at full health. So why don't you just play the Vine Grasp? We should have played it on the middle floor for the Incant. That was kind of dumb. You did purge some of the spell weakness, which is annoying. I mean, I think you don't need Deep Offering, because we're going to play everything else. I think you just play the Glimmer up here to wipe everything. And then I think you play Restoration down here because it will stop the Pyre Wing from Ember Draining me every turn. In fact, we can kill him and now he's not going to Ember Drain me at all. I'm surprised, actually, that I'm able to stop the Ember Drain. But we do have a lot of spell weakness and high damage spells, so it's kind of okay. This seems like a good Deep Offering turn because our hand is so cheap. And honestly, Restoration up here could be nice, but if these units are making it up, I'd rather pop it on like the next turn for a massive heal. But we can pop it here and do a ton of damage. Actually, you know what? Here might be useful because it'll heal us for like almost 30 and do... I mean, it will do enough damage to one-shot the Ember Drainer, which I would like. So what are we not going to play? I mean, we're not going to play Flash Freeze, but we're going to draw it. You know what? Keep Preserve, then, on the top of the draw pile. Then, stop you from Ember Draining me. You're dead. Do we need to play Flash Freezes? I think the answer is no. Just go ahead and Deep Offering, draw 5. Was one of those Frozen Lances free? If it was, I should have played it. Hold Helical because it is going to be your kill card. And this is still going surprisingly well. You're taking 1 damage. I need to kill you with a Sting and then Restoration Detonation you. You're fine. What are we not going to play? We're not going to play Helical because we're going to save this for like endgame times. Kill you with the Sting. Kill you with the Restoration Detonation. 600 damage on a Restoration Detonation. That's what you want to see. And the Sirens are starting to do enough damage on their own that I'm kind of okay and happy with it, but I mean, they're only doing 150 damage per turn right now, which is not as much as I would like, for sure, for sure. We're gonna replay a Siren up here later, so for now, just give me the Titan Sentry, stack up more Frostbite, as much as we can anyways. We have not played Focus Growth once, on like the whole run. It's fair enough. Which one of you is stronger? You're the stronger one in the back, so why don't you take the Sharpen? Etorm's welcome as well to the stream. How you doing today? Barda Bobrich says, do-it-yourself perfect insanity. I guess we do a lot of damage with Restoration Detonation, don't we? Which we can play here next turn and do a bunch of damage. So, or actually, Helical is still better. I hate to say it. We don't need the Titan Sentry. What are we gonna play? Restoration Detonation is still enough damage that I think I'm okay playing it. So it'll be Restoration. $851. $851 is pretty good damage. And then save the Helical. 900 is not that good. Because the Helical could give you the kill on the next turn. These Sirens are not doing enough damage though. You're taking 200 damage. That's it? That's it? All right, well, you have to play the Siren. Now you're taking 1400. This does more damage. Oh, because it does 200 damage. This thing only does like 90. So yeah, the Restoration Detonation is way more damage. You're taking 2200, 2230, 2245, 2257. What do you think's worth more? 1 heal or 6 damage? 1 regen or 6 damage? 2377. We're still not screwed because the Pyre and the Frostbite could kill the boss. In fact, I think it will. Due to the days. That was way too close though. And I really dislike what we're gonna have to do to survive against Divinity here, but we're gonna freaking try. I think we got very good draw though. So don't play Tethys. Save him for later. Oh, but we gotta play Restoration Detonation. That's fine, just play Restoration Detonation then. Don't play Tethys. If he's gonna die if you play him, don't play him. Instead, Titan Sentry has to go out. Everything's getting hurt, which is nice. You need Restoration Detonation every turn. I kind of hate playing it now, but what else are we gonna do, right? I could play the Unnamed Tome. I don't really want to root the enemies. I want them to get the hell out of here. I don't think they're gonna kill me with slay triggers, so I don't want to deal with that right now. Keep the tome. They're gonna die to the pyre if they make it up, so I'm not that worried. Spell Shield's annoying, but we can purge it and then play Restoration Detonation. I think we gotta play the Siren up here. We cannot play Tethys, so he's just gonna be discarded again. Although we do have a Deep Offering. We could play Deep Offering, discard and draw, and then try to play other units, but I think the hand we have is okay. We should probably play it regardless, which means are we really gonna just discard Tethys and then not play him until we shuffle? That might be what we have to do. These enemies are weak enough that the Pyre's gonna kill them though. I'm not really that concerned. But you have to get played. It's gonna cost me Ember Drain, but you have to be played. We don't need Unnamed Tome down here. What we need is a... Let's do a Vine Grasp. Restoration. You dying... I hate getting Ember Drain and having to spend energy playing the Titan Sentry. It means we're gonna have 1 energy next turn. But we can Deep Offering. And if we get lucky, I was gonna say if we get lucky, we can get another unit to play up here, but we didn't. So be it. You're dying, which is beautiful. You're not dying and you heal. Frostbite wouldn't kill you, it would just make you stronger. Could be worth just playing a spell up here to incant her, but it might even be worth something to play a spell here. No, they're gonna die to the Frostbite. Okay, what do we play then? I guess you just incant. Goodbye, Tethys. I'm really relying on the Pyre to do a lot of work, and these guys, this is where the hard... Dude, I'm drawing my units way too slowly. Bottom's gonna be the hard part. We do not want to play Restoration Detonation on this turn. We don't have the energy for it. You gotta get played, and you're dying, you've gotta get played. You are the tankier one. Let's preserve a Sharpen. You're all dying. You'll die next floor. What's happening here? You're dying. If I pull you to the front, I can kill you later, but I can always kill you later as is. I don't know how we're gonna kill these units though. We didn't get Vine Mother out. I want Vine Mother to take damage so we can actually get the spell out there, but we're not doing that. So I think I'm just gonna play the Vine Grasp up here just to get another incant trigger. We get 1 every turn. And we're also not getting the stings, which is another kind of big part about the system here. We got 2 units out 5 turns into this fight because of our bad draw. And again, Titan Sentry and Vine Mother, but what the heck am I gonna play? What order am I gonna play this stuff in? I've gotta play Restoration Detonation, I've gotta play Titan Sentry. Maybe we don't need to play Titan Sentry, maybe we're okay stalling on that for another turn. But the Pyre is gonna die, you know, as everything moves up. Just don't have the energy to play what I need to play. So right now you're taking 39 damage. I've got to kill you, and it's got to be Vine Grasp, Restoration Detonation. Do we play the Vine Mother at all? Maybe we just don't play the Vine Mother at all and we just stall on it. So you know what, Vine Mother, see you later. I think I'm gonna Sentry here to make sure that the Spiker dies and get more Frostbite out. Vine Grasp takes out your damage shield, Restoration Detonation should ice you. I can kill 1 unit per floor, but 1 unit per floor is not good enough. I gotta kill more than that. So I'm looking at this like Helical, because we can restore, which will kill 1. Helical will kill 1. Or we could just Glimmer, or we could restore and Glimmer. Next turn I need Root Seeds, or I need the card that keeps you locked down for a floor, because I can't kill you next turn. Although a Restoration Detonation here means I can Restoration Detonation here next turn, but how are we gonna kill these units? They do have 37 Frostbite. We could just play a Glimmer, which would do 66 damage, weaken them kind of nicely. So they would take 37. They would take 70. They would take 37 plus 36. 73 damage. Plus another 35. They would take 98 damage moving up just due to the pyre, and then take another 66. So they would take about 150 damage. I think we gotta run the math though. 98 plus 66 is 164 damage moving up. So you would live to hit the pyre, you would die, you would die. Actually, you would give armor to the other units, which would cause them to... 164 damage, you would live with 1 HP. But I could Vine Grasp you to get the killing blow, or Frozen Lance or something. Okay, so I think we Restoration Detonation here, then we can Restoration Detonation you and kill you next turn. Glimmer up here. Should ice the front unit. Vine Grasp will kill the second unit, the third unit might hit the pyre once. So that's 1 energy, 2 energy, and then you know what? We should play the Vine Mother now because we can actually get it out there. So it's 1 energy, 2 energy, 3 energy. We might want to play the Frozen Lance. What are we not going to play? I don't think we're going to play Helical. Okay. Yeah, I think this will work. I think this will work. The Glimmer up there is very nice. You have to kill this unit. Vine Mother means we actually get stings now, which are also a nice way of just purging damage shields or taking advantage at a spell weakness. And then... I guess we just Vine Grasp just to do damage. I can't think of another reason to do anything else. I don't think they're gonna hit the pyre at all. I think they're gonna be dead. The one in the back hit the pyre once. That's okay. Woken Rail Spike. We're gonna draw Restoration Detonation and it's gonna be free from now on. That's incredible high value. You're gonna be dead. We need to play some stuff down here. You're annoying because you give everyone multi-strike. But we're gonna get our Titan Sentry back next turn anyways. 14, 14. Actually, if we play a Sting, we take 11 less damage. I don't really like the Sting here though, because if we play the Sting, you know, we're just gonna Restoration Detonation up here anyways to get the kill. Kinda just prefer to maybe Vine Grasp and then work out one of these units, like get the Darkwing to the front. Or hell, you know, this seems like a good turn for Helical Crystallis. This seems like an okay turn for Helical Crystallis, but this is not the right time for it, I think. These units are gonna make it up to the pyre, but you know what? If they have Frostbite and they're stunned, they should die before they hit it. So let's go ahead and Helical. Although, or we could draw more. It's actually extremely tempting. You know what? Screw it. Let's draw more. I'm a little worried. But with the Restoration Detonation coming around every turn, I like it. You know what? Screw it. Get you closer to death. Draw 3. And we'll play it up here so we can get Incant. Okay, so there's Restoration Detonation. We did get Ensnare, but we don't actually need it right now. Because you're dead. Is there anyone that we want to ensnare? Honestly, ensnaring this freaking Winged Conduit might be nice, just to buy us a turn where we can play stings on it. This floor is gonna suck a bit. If I ensnare a unit here, we can maybe deal with it later, but it's just gonna, it's gonna clog up the works, you know? Would I prefer it if you make it up? I think I actually would. Spell weakness 2 in the second position. Yeah, this is actually okay. So what we're gonna do is we're going to sting here, because now you're one sting away from death. I'm going to ensnare here so I can kill you with spells. And we're gonna preserve the flash freeze, which I guess we could also play on that guy at the bottom floor to kill him. The whole strategy here, by the way, is just stacking up sirens that can kill this guy, but we're not even getting freaking close. Okay, Restoration Detonation has to be played, it'll kill you. Sting will do 90 damage to you. You guys, you don't have a lot of frostbite, you're gonna make it up and you're gonna hit the pyre. They're all gonna hit the pyre, I think, so I'm very worried about that top floor right now. You do 18 damage, Titan Sentry needs to be played. Flash freeze. Again, the question is, what are we not gonna play? I don't think we need to play Focus Growth, I think it's too expensive. I'd rather play, you know, the 1 energy restore. Actually, Focus Growth might be played this turn. So, you know what, we're not gonna play Sharpen. We're gonna play Titan Sentry. We're gonna play Restoration Detonation. It's gonna get him down to 1 HP. It's a bit of a waste, but I have a Frozen Lance I can play. Then we can play a Sting. I worry that the Pyre is gonna die when these units make it up, because I just don't think we do enough damage. I mean, they have regen, which I wasn't even like considering, but that regen is gonna ice us. Did you just like flash freeze or toss out a good restore? I mean, what is there to do? What can you do? You can kill this guy. I think you actually probably kill your friend, but that's not gonna kill you. It's gonna get you down to 1 HP. I think you, 97. You're gonna hit the pyre once for 10. You're gonna hit it for 15. You're gonna hit it. So we're gonna take 45. So we're gonna take 40 damage on the pyre. Maybe I can kill one of these units. I'm not even running the math. I really should though. But the regen is probably gonna keep them alive now that I think about it. That was actually more damage than I thought. They gained stats twice. I thought they would only gain stats once. Hey, Tethys, good to see you, buddy. Can I live? I don't know, because these units are making it up, and I didn't even think about these guys. But yeah, they're gonna kill the pyre in one shot. So we're gonna lose. You know, we freaking made it, but I think there were mistakes in deck construction. I don't know how to resolve those mistakes that I made in deck construction. Maybe we just need 5 Titan Sentries, you know, duplicate them and just stack up the Frostbite. Maybe going Sirens was not what we wanted. Maybe we should have taken other units, but you know, it's one of those situations where if we don't get Multistrike for units like Sirens, what do you do? You know, how do you win a run like this? What should you take? Maybe I should actually read, you know, the YouTube comments one of these days regarding this nonsense, but you know, let's see what we can do. I need to pull you to the front and then hit you. So we have to use Vine Grasp and Restoration Detonation, which means this floor is dying. If we're Vine Grasp, Restoration Detonation, I mean, I don't know why I'm holding these Sharpens. We don't need them. And we're not playing Tethys because we can't keep him alive, so you're gonna be played next turn. We need to Vine Grasp. Restoration. Now you're dead, and you're gonna die to the pyre, but you're also gonna deal 2 damage to the pyre, which I would prefer you didn't. If I play the Sting, I could stop you. But you know, if I play a Frozen Lance and a Sting here, I can actually probably keep the Vine Mother alive, which might be useful. Are you gonna kill the pyre? I mean, you have 95 HP, and the pyre is gonna hit you multiple times, so I think we actually do need to play this here to ice him. Will the Frozen Lance do it? No. Okay. Which means you're gonna live. Everything here is gonna die. Next turn we're gonna have to play Titan Sentry again. But Oh well. They're taking 125. Might as well keep incanting. Stops you from making it up to the pyre. I'm surprised we were able to kill everything up there. We're probably gonna play Tethys on this turn. If we play Tethys, he's probably gonna get himself killed. What are we not gonna play? Well, you're gonna kill the pyre if you make it up, so I have to kill you. A Vine Grasp will do 12 damage. That'll kill you in one shot. You need to get hit by 2 spells, so it's gonna be like a Flash Freeze and a Frozen Lance. You get hit by Restoration Detonation. You have Spell Shield though. Why do you have Spell Shield? We're gonna die due to the Spell Shield on this unit now that I look at it. One, 2, 3. Yeah, I just don't have enough spells to cancel the Spell Shield. Can I draw a card? No, I didn't take that relic, did I? You know, I hate it, but one sting would have actually made all the difference here. One sting. If the Vine Mother lived, one sting would have kept us alive here. I don't see how we can keep this guy, or how we can kill everything. Not with the Spell Shield. You enchant Multistrike, but you have 2 Spell Shield. I can't kill you! Hold up. Spell? Spell. 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 Yeah, Restoration Detonation is just gonna hit the Spell Shield. God damn it! I can silence, which means that you won't kill the pyre when you explode, but that's still not good enough. I mean, we're not gonna play this. Wait a minute. No. Pull you forward. Then hit you with the Frozen Lance. Flash Freeze. Hit you with the Restoration Detonation. Now everything's dying. Now can we live down here? 24, we can barely live down here. In fact, we might actually die now that I'm looking at the math. But look, let's see if we can play Tethys. He's gonna die, but he's hitting once. There you go, Tethys. Congratulations, you're doing something, buddy. But can these Sirens live against the final boss on their own? Probably not. Also, this is not the end. This happened fast. We're doing 400 damage to the boss. I'm surprised we made it though, let's be honest. To die on This Is Not the End is a testament to, I think, playing cleverly. We did not build a good deck, but we played very cleverly. Oh, no surprise, can't actually hit you because of the freaking Spell Shield. All right, we're doing 600 damage. Is that good? No. I don't know, maybe the pyre can do 5,000 damage? I've never seen that happen before. I've never died to Relentless on Divinity before. It's a great attempt, I would say. I've never had that happen before. We got so close, but you know, it's one of those runs where maybe we should have taken energy. Maybe we should have not large stoned our Siren. And now that you know, in hindsight, I would have definitely built differently. But in the moment, you know, I always like to try to make good units, big units that can hit hard, but we didn't get multi-strike for the Sirens, which limited the amount of damage that we could do in an individual turn. Tethys, our champion, is probably one of my least favorite champions and is incredibly weak and dies in one hit on a lot of enemies, so we couldn't keep him alive like at all. It's a tough run. Maybe we should have leaned a little bit more into spell weakness and spell damaging spells. Or maybe we should have just built differently, I don't know. Regardless, it was a fun run. It was a tough run, but it was a puzzle run. But yeah, like, I want to know what people would do differently. I want to know. I always like reading and listening to people who give ideas for this type of stuff. Like, well, you would probably be better off taking this artifact because of this scenario in the future, or this or that or the other thing. Anyways, hey, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel, any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.